Yo, what's going on, guys? Parasol here. Welcome to another video. So this video is about my count progression, where my count is at, and I like to do these videos from time to time from now on because it's kind of fun and there's no pressure on me to do anything else. So this is actually a pre-recorded video. So I recorded this on the day of the rewards. So as soon as I log in, I get the reward. So G3, our first G3 of ever, actually, because in the past I tried to get G3 since season 12, so it's been 6 seasons, and for the past 6 seasons I've played and I was G3 until last week. The whole season I was G3, but on the very last day I would choke and I'll lose, and I lost to good players. I lost to like Aku, which former SSA member, like has really good runes. I lost to El Mimo as well on the last day, and it feels bad, but we finally got it. And what's funny is we actually changed up our playstyle. We started playing turn 2. So this is so we were on a huge win streak. As you can see, the last time we actually did wings was like 3 days before the rewards day. So we actually camped 3 days before. So I learned my lesson. I didn't play on the last day. And the last match, we actually got Ricky. And we ended up taking this match out. And that secured our G3. On the third last day, I could have probably pushed more, to be honest. Like, I felt confident with my team. So, like, if needed be, if I did drop out to G2, I would have done like maybe a couple of wings when I was G2 and possibly get it back up there, because on the third last day when I finished my wings, I actually ended rank 150, so it was very possible for me to climb a bit higher too. And I think, like, for your first G3, just play it safe and just watch the border. When you fall out, just climb back up. Like, that's how you should play for the first G3. Unless you're just like YOLO and like, I'm just gonna do all my wings, try to get top 100, blah blah blah. But I think for the first one, like, I secured the G3, and next time I'll try to push for top 100. And here's where my runes are currently at. I'm not gonna show my guildies in this video. I'm not gonna expose their runes. Like I said in the other video when I was in VS. Right now I'm actually in ST. So I did, after season 15, wait, was it 15? No, season 5 of Guild Siege ended. I decided to, try something new with a different guild and hopefully expand my knowledge on Siege. Because, my knowledge of Siege, I will admit that it is bad. It is terrible bad. But because I have decent runes, I'm able to apply my knowledge that I've learnt and do pretty well. So right now, top 200 runes, 107% efficiency. So I'm trying to get this to 110. So the goal is to get it to this bar here. And yeah, so this is basically, I feel like I have a lot of top end runes, like a lot of top end compared to other people. Because what I would do is every time I R5, I slam down my legends on my best runes all the time. So this bit here, I have a lot of depth. But this, in terms of like depth overall, I don't think I have that much. But 107 is pretty good. Like, most players would be at 105 here, 103. But 107 is pretty good. It's not bad. If you want to be really good, I'd say 110 is the benchmark. Right. Alright, so over here we have my offense performance. So we scroll down to the bottom, and basically I was in Wire and Jesus before I was in ST because they didn't have room for me. So when I was in Wire and Jesus, I did go 10-0 once and 9-1 once. But they were against weaker guilds, so I don't really count those wins, to be honest. This first one as well, I feel like they were kind of weak too. I went 9-1 here, But on my first match, I actually forgot to put runes on my Triana and I brought it in. Like that's the issue you have when you have like 3 Trianas. So like, remember to always check your runes before you go in. So yeah, so we screwed that up. 10-0. So from there on, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try hard this season. I'm just gonna try get 90% win rate throughout the whole season, or higher. So yeah, pretty much like how Howdy Man is like from like last season. He said on stream he wanted to get 90 plus as well, or keep 90 plus. Yeah. So these 2 guilds, didn't find them strong, to be honest. So I don't know how I lost here, but yeah, maybe I'm just, stupid, I guess. And then we have one against SSA and B&B. So we went 9-1 here. The only one we lost was against Truewell. Like he had like a light beast rider that I didn't expect it to do so much damage. We beat it the second try, but the first try we did lose, so that was kind of feels bad. And who else did we beat on defense? I think we beat Silent twice and HR once as well. So, and I can't remember the other ones, but we did hit B&B like 2 times, or 2 or 3 times. I can't remember. So next up, Anastasis and Victoria's Secret, both relatively okay guilds. Maybe Anastasis was a bit stronger. I think VS actually came second here, so congrats to them. I was actually in VS, if you guys didn't remember. And I went 9-1 here. I forgot why I lost. Actually, it was against a VS member. I think it was against J Real. Yeah, I completely brain farted. I brought in a fucking Rena into a Fuki. I thought it was like one of those Sierra Clara Kakis, but it was like a Kakano Clara Fuki. So that Rena didn't actually do anything. It couldn't put up shields against the Fuki. And thank God, like, Fuki is getting nerfed as well. So like, this upcoming patch in 7 days or whatever, right? Let's see here. And the next siege, which was this week, we played against Mithril, and I went 9-1. Funny thing is, this loss wasn't actually against Mithril. I think I hit Mithril like maybe 7 or 8 times, and this loss here was actually against Latin Stars, where an Orion just procced so many times, it just bounced on me like no tomorrow, and I was the one getting fucked. And then the Zaratu just like, Zaratu only procced once, so the Zaratu wasn't that bad, but it killed my units. So yeah, so we did go 9-1 5 times, and then 10-0 and 9-1 in Wyron Jesus. So those were every match, all the matches we had, all the siege matches we had this season. So this is my monster box. I haven't actually updated this in probably like 1 or 2 months, but I have a few more stuff. Like I have 3 Skogels now. What else do I have? I have another. Okay, that's there. I have a lot of other stuff built. Like I can't remember actually. But yeah, this was basically my box. You can see that I do not have like crazy LD5s. I have 2 LD5s, right? Light Ryu and oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. So those are my 2 LD5s. So I did get G3 in RTA without using LDs at all. So I did not use any like 4-star LDs. So I do have like stuff like Tableau and stuff, but I put this so late. I put a CP yesterday actually, but it's not max skilled right now. So yeah, we played pretty much turn 2. We used Kano, Lulu, Diana, and double oracles to pretty much double oracles. I mean like Praha, Juno. We did use Sierra at times when it was like against like Ada, Rag, and Kinky and stuff like that. We did use Sierra a couple of times. But yeah, that's basically it. I found Praha and Juno pretty effective against Kano. Like I don't know like why people don't use Praha more, because she's like, I feel like she's underrated. People should use her more. I feel like if a lot more people built their Prahas, they wouldn't have an issue with Kano at all, to be honest. Because every time my Kano was taken, I'll just use this and Juno to beat it, and Lulu as well. Yeah. And I think that's the issue with Summoners War. Like, because you don't own the unit, you don't play with it, so you don't know what's a weak against. So it's hard for you to counter it. But this upcoming patch, Kano is gonna get a S3 nerf, and people are saying like, hey, like nerf the S2. But if you nerf the S2, you also have to nerf this trash unit, which is already trash. Like, you take half your life, it's pretty much suicide. And Samath would be like 100% force ban every game, which is like so bad. I don't understand. Like, if you're gonna make a unit boost attack bar and give attack buff, right? Like, Bastet's a really good example. Bastet gives shields, right? But if you use Craig, you're gonna go negative, because like you're gonna go -1 because you're actually losing HP. Actually, you're going -2 because not only you're losing HP, you're also losing you're not gaining the shields as well, and also you have 1 less base speed, right? And if you wanted the speed buff, you would use like a Tableau, you would use like a Savannah, or you would use like a Bernard, which has way, like if I wanted to outspeed, I would use like a Bernard or Eshir, right? For the higher base speed to outspeed. So there's no real point in having this unit at all. That's why it needs like a fucking base speed buff or like a speed lead or something to make it like usable. Yeah, or like do something with about the -50% HP. Like yeah, sure, you get a plus 40% attack boost, but is that even necessary? Like, as long as your monsters are tuned to the attack bar booster, you don't really need like a 40% boost. That's just like overkill for no reason, right? That's like the only argument. Like, oh, it gives double buffs, it gives attack and speed buff, and it gives like 40 bars of like, you know, 25. Like, that's the only argument. But like, it's just so bad to use though. You're never gonna bring it in anyway. And if you're gonna use this for arena, then you would not use this, because like there's so many Samaths in arena, and against Samath it's just auto lose, because once you kill it, you just lose all your units. So that's what I think about this unit. It's kind of trash. And the Light Ryu needs more damage on the S3. That's all I can say about Light Ryu. Or like a change to the leader skill, pretty much. Yeah, so that's basically it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.